largest health plans in the United States. Definitely the largest in California. I pulled that contract, little old me by myself, and I started receiving referrals for those 15 clients that I just wanted to do social skills with. And that was I got my keys March 16th of 2020. On March 13th, Friday the 13th, they declared COVID a national pandemic, and they shut down everything and told everyone to shelter in place. Okay.
All right.
Here, I already have the keys, and I'm paying this rent, and so but from then until now, we have almost 300 clients. I have a little over 150 employees, all in the Inland Empire.
I heard that. If that ain't a confirmation, then what is? Get them keys, open them doors, and say, you know what? Forget corporate America. I am corporate America. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So how do you feel now? Like, do you feel like liberated? Do you feel free? Do you feel like, forget the white guy? You know, I'm trying to.
Definitely that, yes. I feel very my biggest thing is I've never received loans. Black women are only 1% of capital loans that go out for businesses go to women of color.
Didn't know that.
So I don't have, so I don't have backing. There's no big pharma or anything, big white companies would have to be the ones that would invest in my company, and I refuse to take money.
No, that's good, because then you don't have to adhere to anybody's rules or anything like, oh, well, if you get this money, then you're going to have to make sure that people do X, Y, Z. No, we're doing this on our own.
You're going to have to fire these people. I don't like being told what to do anyway, but now at this
You've never been that way. You've never liked it. You've always been the leader. I think you were even, you were my leader in, the sorority, so.
Yes, I just don't like being told what to do with my stuff. Specifically with my stuff. And so I just, where was I going with that? I don't have financial backing from big banks or big investors or anything like that. So I just have to be really intentional, kind of move through it. How I feel now, stressed. I'm stressed. I'm grateful. I'm very, very grateful. My stresses are different than they were. I don't feel oppressed.
Right.
I don't feel caged in. I don't feel gaslighted. I don't feel boxed in. I don't feel governed. And so I do feel a sense of freedom. I do have a big middle finger to corporate America. But more than that, I feel very grateful, not only that I was able to get out, but that I've obviously created a place for other people of color to go to, for them to get out and escape that, the bullying and the experiences that we have in the workplace. My team of employees are 87% self-identified minorities. And so people, I think, are able to come here and have a place where they can actually feel seen and feel heard. And, my leadership team is mostly women of color, and they have a seat at the table. They've expressed how freeing it is to have a seat at the table and really actually be heard, have an opportunity to be creative.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I feel grateful for what I have. Is it hard? Yeah, my stressors are very different because I'm worried about, all of these people's salaries and all these people's services, but nothing compares to, this isn't traumatic stress.
Right.
Right.
This is motivational stress.
This is being a CEO isn't a walk in the park type of stress, but I am grateful for what I feel and what I've learned along the way as well. It's been really a very difficult, emotionally difficult, but very healing journey over the last 3 years.
This just came to me right now, but do you feel like Harriet Tubman? If more people knew they were oppressed, they would come on your side?
Yeah. I can't say I feel like...
But do you feel like you're leading the way? You know what I mean? I'm leading the way for you guys to break free.
You know what? It took me all of this time, and I would say say just in the last 3 months, I have been like, got it. My mission is to go in front and show people that they can get out of that. But before that, I was just in it. I was in it myself. Even working for myself, I realized there's like these white supremacist corporate behavior that we engage in that was really hard for me to stop, like code switching and like, you know, overcompensating for being Black, truly.
I'm trying to code switch right now. I'm like, the white guy, you mean them guys? Yeah.
You mean,
yeah. I'm over here like, wait, they can see me. I can see myself. Like, what are you doing? This is my show. The hell?
Even say, like, to just be online and say white people, like, you know.
I'm going to get banned from myself.
Like, yeah, we look around for.
Right. Like, who's in this damn room but me?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to spend 2 years undoing because I was even allowing, like, the white people who work in my company to treat me like, just degrade me. Like, it was just crazy. I don't know. I looking back now, I'm like, why the hell was I tolerating this stuff? You know,
it's a learned behavior.
It's a learned behavior.
It's a learned behavior.
So I had coaches and therapists and other white people be like, this is your company. This is your business. And you get to do it the way, matter of fact, you need to do it the way that you need to do it in your own way, because other people of color need to see what's on the other side. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that, you know, my purpose in life now is to be that guy out, you know, to be the light.
Yeah. Well, you're a light for me, because you see,
Never did.
You took a chance on me.
Yeah.
Because I see you doing you. So, thank you. From me to you to everybody else who's listening and watching, thank you. So, we don't have to wrap it up. I don't know how much time you got. We don't have to wrap it up. But before we do get to the conclusion, I just want to know, where do you see Behavioral Genius? I got 2 more questions. So, where do you see yourself going and your company going in the next 5 to 10 years? And then I'll get to the next question after that.
Okay. In the next 5 or 10 years, I imagine that Behavior Genius will expand across 5 years. We'll definitely have expansive operations in 3 states. I already know what those states are.
Don't tell us, because people got to tune in. Don't tell us.
Yeah. I like surprises, so I'll keep it to myself. I think I already gave one away.
Right.
But the other 2, I do know them. But not only that, more so, I see Behavior Genius being a soft landing place for multitudes of people of color, a training ground for anyone who wants to get into business for themselves. At some point, I'm not afraid of that as an employer, to build up other people to build their own businesses.
Absolutely.
I think we need to do it. Each one.
Like franchise, or you mean like just teach them how to do what you're doing? Like franchise out Behavioral Genius, or teach people how to do what you've done?
I've definitely thought about franchising Behavior Genius, but what I realize is that it gives people kind of the freedom, but under still my umbrella, right? So I really want people to have freedom of thought, and freedom of choice in building their own companies that are in the same industry.
Right.
Essentially, my competitors. I don't believe in competition. I think that factually, there are millions of kids who have these needs, and only thousands, not even hundreds of thousands, 55,000 behavior analysts in the United States. And so there's not enough of us to ever
be in competition.
That need to be in competition. I think being in competition in the healthcare field and refusing to share information about how other businesses can thrive to help more families is unethical.
Right.
So I won't do it. That's the entire premise behind Genius Operations. I see Genius Operations being a big time operation. I think with 0 employees, because I need to work for myself and by myself over here in this company. Give me a little bit of break. But I see us having an annual retreat that starts this October. But I see.
Can I go? Can I go?
Absolutely. Anyone can go. Anyone can go. It's about building business. It's an organizational behavior management retreat. It's in the Dominican Republic. This is our first one. We thought that it'd be annual, but now that I'm looking, I really see myself traveling to do this work. So doing a quarterly retreat or a biannual retreat, where we're just teaching people and then going into businesses and teaching them how to take our framework, the framework that I use to build Behavior Genius, and either building, expanding, scaling, or just overall improving their processes within their business so that they can thrive, so that these kids can get these services, and not only that, so they can get these services in areas that are marginalized,